Hello guys, Balapitch1 here, and today we're gonna go to the Hungary Grand Prix season number 4. I am not sure what round it is, around the number 10, if I am not mistaken. Now just going to manage the activities. Of course we're gonna do the GeForce training. We're gonna do the durability department. If you didn't know, we are upgrading now the durability after 4 seasons in this mighty save. But are we sure that we want this great timeline? Yes, we are. We are approaching Gasly. He was our teammate, and we're not going to sack him. We're going for a low risk, and he accepted the contract. The contract will last until the end of the season, and we have a sponsorship renewal. We're going to renew sponsors, and here we have our power units. Bit bad. They have quite some wear, I should say. I just managed the sponsors right there. Now we see if we can upgrade the durability department, but we can. We need another some million. Gonna shut down the aerodynamics, the chassis, and the powertrain department. And as they take money, now we're gonna take more money. And now we have a marketing department event. If we accept, Gasly gets 750 driver claim, but lose 7 racecraft. We are accepting, and now we advance in the timeline, get us some more money. And now that the next week is coming, we have a durability department event. If we will agree, because we need the department morale. As you know, we are upgrading the facility right now, and not only that, we are upgrading the car. We need another weekend, and we're gonna start the season break, and we can't buy durability department event. And now here I thought that there was regulation, but no, it isn't regulation. It is just that I have to shut them down. And 22 out of 27, this is not bad. I don't remember having that much durability. And now we can upgrade the durability to spec 3. We have now everything spec 3 except the personnel and marketing. And now let's just go into the timeline, and we have a personal department event. We can only select gym. I tried pressing the simulator time, but we cannot. We can only press only the gym. So this is what we are choosing. We are now advancing into the timeline once again, and we have another event, but this time it's on the powertrain. If we decline it, -30 morale. The powertrain and if you agree, it is plus 30. So you're agreeing. Some cash is not a huge thing, only 50k, and now we're here on the weekend. But before that, we're going to manage our power unit. If I ever go there, I remember that I did it. Now you see that we don't have a regulation change. And I don't know why I am constantly looking here in case I have missed something, but I have not on the power train. It is just the Merc haven't given us the full parts, and in the end it is around 9. Here we are on the power units, and oh my goodness, this first energy store is just gone. We changed the MGUK. We're not gonna change the electronics. Once they're up to 65, 70, this is the range that it starts to be dangerous. But I can just change them every race and have minimal wear, but I don't want to do that. I kind of want to keep it realistic like the AI do it. I'm now going for our first lap in qualifying. We are P6 ahead of fucking Joe, behind Russell and Schumacher. Now we're going to set another lap time if we can. It is now the end of the qualifying session. Didn't we make this look cute too? We're 16. It's going to be quite dangerous. But we can do another lap time. We choose to do it, but we get on the curb. Our front tires were in the air and we could not steer, so this has ruined our lap time. We are 4 seconds down on the delta. We cannot gain anything, and we almost spin there. We'll spin there again, and now the qualifying has completed. I did a small flashback there because I spun on the line. No one was coming, so Pierre Gasly is 5th. Let's see where we are, and we are 16th, and not a huge margin of Mason Maya. And now we'll go out for our first lap time, and I think Giovinazzi was on a lap. I'm not going to look at it, look on his perspective. No, he's not on a lap time. You're just thinking about it. He just sees someone to go the other way. It was quite funny to make his place. Notice now behind us, this is how slow we are. You are so slow. And Norris wants to overtake us around the outside on qualifying. And we are on mediums. He's still on flying lap. No, he's not. He's in the pits. We're going to flashback because Norris made me push too much. I need to flashback this weekend. I do not like this. We are P7 behind Sainz and Giovinazzi. We are last right now. We are of course going to do another lap time. We now go P8. We are 2 seconds, almost 2.3 seconds ahead on Delta. So surely we're not last. We're at least 10. If we are last, I don't know what to say. And we may be last, and yes we are, and by a long margin. A long margin behind Duke Snowder. But this is qualifying, and this is where we are starting. Now let's go to the race.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Lando Norris and Hamilton, Ricciardo, Russell, Stroll and Nikita Mazepin, Verstappen, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi, Paul, Joe, Ocon, Callum Ilott and Nicholas Latifi, Giotto, Sainz, Tsunoda and Guilherme Samaya. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, so we're selecting the 1 stop. If we do the 2 stop, we may stuck in traffic too much and we may be held up. But we're starting on the mediums. We weren't in Q3, so that's why we're starting on mediums. We almost crashed into Ocon, I think. We almost crashed into the Alfa Romeo, and Latifi sent it. He's now into like 12, 13. I think he is in 12, I cannot see him. But Joe is quite slow. He's already lost some time to Schumacher. We're trying to go around the outside. We're looking for a move to make, but we just cannot. He locks up. He is not fighting under the pressure, and we just cannot overtake him. This is Hungary, Monaco without the balls. We are asking Jeff to see if he has any damage because he is too slow. He is too slow. Cannot overtake him like that. We now overtook him. Now next up is Schumacher. 8 tenths ahead of us, Charles Leclerc. So it is the fastest lap. We complete lap 2. We're now going on to lap number 5. Latifi is ahead of us. We're going to make a move here. There is slight contact, but I don't think that anything has happened. Nothing to worry about. Going now on to lap number 5. Hamilton is behind us. He's looking to make a move around the outside. Daniel Ricciardo is out of the session. We make slight contact, nothing happened. Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lewis Hamilton, as he is. He couldn't overtake us. Maybe the contact made him to not overtake me. And he's up the inside. We squeeze him, we close the door on him, and he can make the move. The front left tire is quite heated up. It's quite some high temperature. And now we are dusty into the corner. We get a warning and we are spun. We just spun. And there are 2 yellow flags and there is a safety car. Now this could change quite some things about us. We still haven't pitted the hards. Could go to the end. We're going to box this lap for hards. We're gonna go into the mediums because then we'd have to make another stop. We're gonna go to the softs because they won't last until the end. And we can't go. The only thing we can go to is the hard. Maybe mediums were going to be better. But tire here. And not only that, temperatures here are high, which makes it harder, makes us undusty more, and thus making us have more tire wear. You're now going into a pit box for the hard tires. A good pit stop from the boys, a 2.27 pit stop. And we get out on 8th place, but bear in mind some people have not pitted. Now it's the end of the safety car. None of them has pitted during the safety car, but Latifi is ahead of us. Not Latifi is behind us. So Maya and Joe are ahead of us, which you guys know they're quite slow. But we have a really bad restart. We're now looking to make some time for it. But they're on the mediums, they'll have to pit again. I don't think they have good tire upgrades, so I think they'll have to pit again. But they are not in a race right now. We're looking to overtake Samaya around the outside. We almost made it, but we weren't quite there. Samaya's on the curb. It's a bit bad exit, but nothing much. And she's quite holding us up. And as I said before, Hungarian is the Monaco without the walls. And you know it. And Samaya is a bit slow around here. I think we can make a dive on him. We're one lap behind Samaya and we still did not make a move. Here though, we are going to go around the outside. Good thing, a lap car, not a lap car, a car that was exiting the pits wasn't there. We're now going one lap ahead, and Joe is now ahead of us. We know how slow Joe is. I think he's a bit more slow than Samaya. And here, we're gonna make a move around the outside. But here he's going to have the inside. But we're going to try and switch by him. And he's on the curb and he gets a really bad exit. And that's why you don't accelerate on the curb. He's now half second and more behind us. We're now going on to lap 24. DRS is stuck close, but I don't think there is anything huge. The North is behind us, but I think he'll overtake us easily. He's now behind us with 11 laps to go. He'll have DRS. and somewhere around now he can make a move. Lando Norris sets the fastest lap of the 2024 in the game, Hungarian Grand Prix, and he now overtook us. We won't fight, we have contact, we make contact with Norris. I checked Jeff if there's something he said that nothing has happened, so we are okay. We finished 7th. It's a very good job. 16th to 7th, 9 places gained. We should be driver of the day. Yes, we are. This was the Hungarian Grand Prix.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
This was the Hungarian Grand Prix. Quite a fun race, I should say. But we need to get the championship. And we have just 7 races to go. 7 races with Spa.
Charles Leclerc assumes the lead in the standings after today's outstanding result.
We are ahead of Gasly.
Anthony Davidson
Gasly got stuck in traffic. Poor Gasly. We are ahead of Gasly. We are quite some points behind. I couldn't see the points. But we are still leading the constructors by 3 points. So we need to up our game a bit. We are 46 points behind Charles Leclerc and 28 points or 18 points. No, we are 18 points. I cannot do the math right now. And we are 11-12 with Bottas. And this was the video, guys. If you liked it, press the like button. Like and subscribe to not miss any videos like this. And I'm gonna see you on another video. Bye bye.